We've now just finished the ASM 2013 meeting, and it's been a really, really successful event. Lots of students have managed to get their point across, and it's been some very lively debates. I'm joined, as you can see, with two of the SPACL officers here. We've got the comms officer, Ross Mcgroarty, and the sports and wellbeing officer, Matt Stone. So we'll start off with Ross. How did you feel the event went? Are you glad about the turnout, and you happy with the students' input?
Yeah, I think it really went really well, actually. Lots and lots of students attended and lots of opinions came across, which was really, really good. A lot of these sort of things, you think they leave it down to the executive and down to the team, the SAB team, ourselves, the faculty chairs, and already the people that are engaged to get involved. And what was really good today was lots and lots of different people had their say, which was really, really good.
Fantastic. And both of you obviously had your little speeches out to the audience. Matt, how did you think yours went?
Just reading off a list, it wasn't too difficult. Got the important job of the meeting, so thank you, Mr. Ryan Beasley, for giving me that job. But no, I thought the meeting went really well. I think all the SPACLs had good speeches, especially impressed by Ryan's leadership speech, and I think Dom Anderson from NUS was a great input for the meeting as well.
And mostly that we've had 4 motions now that are carried. How is your guys' role now? How are you going to be going into the university and sort of following up these motions? How do you two go about that, or how do all the SPACL officers go about that?
Well, more than anything, we look at the results that we've got and we develop a rationale through the executive committee. Obviously, these things will be discussed, and we'll discuss it in turn with student council to make sure that we get the view that the students want and take that to the university. There's lots of different ways that we're going to do that. So myself, in terms of there was issues with communications, I will speak to directly the university in terms of communications capacity. Chidema, for example, with lots of issues concerning courses, so on, she will be speaking to academic boards and so on and so forth. And as students ourselves, or former students, we are the people that can really drive the change and make that happen for the students on as a whole.
Awesome. So thanks for your time, guys. Well, I'm now just going to be going and talking about the 4 motions that have been carried and the results of them and what's going to be happening from now. So the first motion we had was no to international NHS fees. That motion was carried with a majority vote, and we went straight on to motion 2, which is a very feisty and contested topic, the motion to ban blurred lines on campus. Now, Source Radio would have been affected by that as well, as one of our highlights packages include the song Blurred Lines. There was lots of different opinions being thrown around from postgraduates, undergraduates, males, females, and Ryan Beasley himself. Eventually, the decision was made that the motion was against, and it wasn't carried through. That was done by a majority vote once again. Hopefully, that might be the last time that we hear about this, but it's a topic that's quite dear to most people, so there might be some follow-up on that. Obviously, once again, Source TV and Source Radio will be on top of that if anything else happens. The third motion was for postgraduate social learning space. That was put to a vote. It was carried, it was close, very close. It was carried, eventually decided to be against by about 40 votes. I think it was 144 to 108 off the top of my head. This is why I do this kind of job. This is why I'm good at this kind of thing. Stats, man. It was very good points made from both parties. However, the decision was made for the vote to be carried against. And then we moved on to the last one, which was for there to be same gender toilets carried alongside disabled toilets as well as alongside single-sex toilets. This was carried by Renique Collingwood, who is a member of Source Radio and the president of the LGBT Society. There was an overwhelming majority for the motion, which was carried through. I was surprised at the level of passion that was raised from quite a few members of the meeting, and eventually it was a majority vote for the decision, and that will be carried through in time. So those were the 4 main motions. Once again, we had lots of input from students. In terms of this event being broadcast, the live stream was once again very successful. Well done to Andrew Daly for that. And we also had the NUS speech from Dom Anderson, which went without a hitch. I think that's pretty much what I have to say. So that's everything that happened in the ASM 2013 meeting here at Coventry University, here in the Priory Hall. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you watched the live stream. If not, once again, you'll be able to watch us on YouTube. Make sure you look at all the other videos that we have on CUSU Source TV. Make sure you comment below, and we'll see you later, guys.